Hey guys, welcome back to the Juice Reacts channel and welcome back to another episode of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians reaction. I am so hyped for this series. I wish that it wasn't every week. I wish we could just get them all right now. I wish I could just binge watch them all. But I guess that's what you guys can do when I put out all the videos in the playlist. You can binge watch them all at the same time. But we are on episode number 6 now. I'm a little bit upset. I'm just going to start out the episode by saying this. I'm a little bit upset with Disney Plus because Disney Plus has a history of releasing seasons where episodes are under 35 minutes. And I am not happy about it. They did it in High School Musical. They did it in whatever else you want to mention. High School Musical is just the first thing that came to my mind because that's the most relevant thing on the channel that I do, other than Julie and the Phantoms, I guess. So this episode, the reason I talk about it is because this episode right here, episode number 6, is only a runtime of 34 minutes, but that's also the credits, so it's probably only going to be 30 minutes at most. Like, how are we supposed to get, and I think there's only like 8 episodes in the season, how are we supposed to get all this juicy information? How are we supposed to get all this action-packed sequences when you're giving me 30-minute episodes? What are we doing here, Disney Plus? What are we talking about here? Give me an hour of content each week. Give me 2 hours of content. Let me absorb all of it I can take. Please. I'm begging of you. But they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. It is what it is. We can't fight it. It's good for me, and it's bad for me. It's bad for me because I want to watch more of it, and I can only watch what they put on the service. And they're only giving me 1 episode a week, and it's 34 minutes. But it's good for me because it's good for me for editing. It doesn't take me as long to edit a shorter episode, obviously, than it takes me to edit one of the longer episodes. So there's gives and takes. There's ups and downs, I guess, but I wish that I would get through the editing of a longer episode if they would just give me the longer episodes. Now, I'm assuming that, obviously, the season finale is probably going to be an hour long. I would guess that's usually how they do their season finales on Disney Plus. So I would guess we're going to get that. But episode number 7, what are we going to get? I don't know. We'll have to find out next week. But enough ranting. This is episode number 6, and I promise I will get the title right this time. I know in the last episode I messed up the title of the episode because I'm stupid, and I only realized that I messed it up when I was in editing, and that's why I put out the little like text in front of my face and stuff. I realized that I said the wrong title, so I promise you I'll get it right this time. Last episode, a little bit of recap. Last episode, we had the gang, Grover, Annabeth, and Percy, meet up with Ares, who is Adam Copeland's character in the show, and Adam Copeland's character, Ares, said that he could get them a ride to Vegas if they got him his shield back. So Grover stayed with Ares, and Percy and Annabeth went to go get the shield. It was at some amusement park. And when they get there, they go down the tunnel of love, and they get to the spot where the shield is. Percy realizes that the only way to get the shield is if he sacrifices himself and he sits on the throne, and then he does that, even though Annabeth was trying to tell him not to do it. He sits on the throne, he gets encased in gold, and we think that he's going to die. Annabeth thinks he's going to die. The shield pops off, but then Annabeth tries to free Percy from the throne, and Hephaestus, I think is how you say the name, Hephaestus, I don't know, whatever, the god who built the trap, happens to be there, and he goes through this whole thing with Annabeth. They have their back and forth, and Annabeth says during the back and forth that she doesn't want to be like the gods. She wants to be different. She wants to be better. And so that gives Hephaestus a change of heart, and he releases Percy from his trap, from the gold throne. So then Percy and Annabeth go back with the shield to Ares. They give it to him. Ares tells them that this semi-truck is going to Vegas. It's gonna stop in Vegas, so that's their way. And then at the very end, Grover says that he thinks he knows who took the lightning bolt. So we've got some juicy information about to be explained and explored in episode number 6, which is titled, We Take a Zebra to Vegas. I got it right. I stared at it the entire way. We Take a Zebra to Vegas. I have no idea what this is going to be, but I love that we're going to be getting a Vegas episode, a casino episode, because I think that's going to be pretty fun. Hilarity will ensue, and we're going to have a good time. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to watch this episode. I hope you guys go on to enjoy it. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, whatever it may be, leave it down below in the comments of this video, and I'll be happy to reply and read all of them. I read every single comment you guys give, whether it's long, whether it's short, whatever it may be, and I try to reply to most every single one. Sometimes comments don't need a reply, but most of the time I reply. So if you want to leave long comments, giving me more information about the books, that would be much appreciated, because like I've said this entire series, I didn't really read any of the books. I didn't read any of the books other than the first one, and I read that book like over a decade ago, so I have absolutely no idea what happens in it. I don't remember, and my only knowledge is from the movies, and I have learned throughout my time watching this series that the movies are highly inaccurate, so I really have no knowledge of what's going to happen, except for my one theory that Luke is going to be the one that stole the lightning bolt. We'll find out. That's my one theory. That's my one thing that I'm holding on to. We're going to find out in the upcoming episodes. I don't know if we'll find out today, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's react to episode number 6 of season 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. We Take a Zebra to Vegas. Let's get it. Whoa. Wait, so the principal of his school is Hades? Is that what I'm getting at? Well, this is already unrealistic. There's no way that these 12-year-olds will be able to walk into this casino.
Would it be unprofessional if we just hung out here for a bit?
We find Hermes.
Would you like some?
I can't eat the lotus flowers, Augustus.
They're nacho chips. Would you like some?
Nacho chips? He didn't even have to eat anything, and he's already losing his memory. Oh, this casino is more powerful than we thought.
So a big wave comes and washes the boy back onto the beach.
Guys, I gotta
Probably
say,
the stupidest
so far,
looking car in the
this
entire
is
parking
really
lot.
exciting. Really hoping we find that car.
Almost there, Perce.
It's okay. You've got this.
Oh my god, they almost got hit by a semi.
Where are we?
Where's Grover? Oh, there he is. Wait, yeah, there he is. Yep.
Turn off the lights.
We're just gonna have an underwater conversation. I mean, I get he's beside, but still. I mean, aren't we kind of nailing it on the head a little too hard there? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the good stuff. Okay, let's recap the episode. So let me get my thoughts together first. So this episode I enjoyed. It wasn't as action-packed as any of the previous couple, but that's okay. You don't need every episode to be action-packed. I did like the whole like twist where they, instead of you had like what am I saying? Instead of having to eat the lotus flower or consume it in some way, you just breathe the air and then you start losing your memory. I like that little twist. So, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's in the book and that's how they do it. I don't know. I guess one of you guys can tell me. But I do like that. Hermes was cool. I liked him. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda, so most of the stuff that he does is usually pretty good. So he was awesome. I'm still on this path that Clarice is far too easy of an answer. I mean, she's too obvious. She's Ares' kid. She's pretty much evil already. It's too obvious for her to be the lightning thief. That's why you gotta think somebody like Luke, which is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's somebody like Luke, somebody you wouldn't expect to be the lightning thief because he's unassuming. He's Hermes' kid. He's got the means to do it, but you wouldn't think he's got the intentions or he's got the drive to do it because he's on the good side. He's helping Annabeth and he's helping the tree girl. So he's doing the good stuff. He's doing the Lord's work. He wouldn't be. He'd be the last person you would expect to be the lightning thief, which is why he's gonna be the one to be the lightning thief. I just know it. And I do want to ask one more question. In Percy's vision, when he was eavesdropping on Hades, was Hades always the principal or the dean, whatever title that guy has at Percy's school? Was he always him? Or was he just projecting as him in that dream or in that vision? And he can just take the form of a bunch of different human people whenever he wants. Like, is that a possibility? I don't know. I have literally no idea. So if he was always that guy and he was around Percy at his school that entire time, that'd be another layer of craziness that I wasn't expecting. But there's no way that it's Clarice. There's absolutely no way. If it ends up being Clarice, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Not only because I'd be wrong in my prediction, but because I feel like that's too easy of a path. It can't be Clarice. It's got to be somebody else. It's got to be Luke. And I guess it doesn't have to be Luke, but that's just who I went to because that's who I guessed. I don't know. I just feel like it's too easy. It's too simple. It's too obvious. It's too on the nose. It's not going to be Clarice. It's going to be somebody else. I would love if it was a twist and it was like Grover or Annabeth. That'd be amazing. Oh, that'd be awesome. But it's not going to be them because Ares already knows who it is, and he said it wasn't either one of them. So, but that would have been awesome if it was like if Annabeth was the one who stole it. And she was just like playing Percy the whole time or something. That'd be pretty cool. Or if it was Grover, the most unexpected person of all time. That'd be pretty cool. But it's not going to be any one of those. But it'd be pretty awesome. So that was a pretty good episode. I love the part with Percy trying to drive the taxi. That was pretty good. Just trying to start it, just trying to go forward. He was just like nudging it a little bit, and then he got too distracted. He ran it right into the side of the wall there. And then I thought they got hit by the semi, but it teleported them to, I'm guessing, Santa Monica, to the beach, Santa Monica Beach, so that he could talk to his dad. But that was a big twist as well, that Percy said to Annabeth that they'd been there. It's now Thursday. They'd been there for a couple days. I didn't expect that. I thought they were going to be there for like an hour or two, but no, they were there for a couple days. So now that the winter solstice has passed, or whatever she said, that little mermaid lady said, now that has passed, the quest is over. Percy's got to go home, but he don't want to because he's stubborn. And she gave him those 4 little orb things. I thought they were fish eggs for a second. They're not fish eggs. But she gave him those little orbs, those little portal things to come back to. I think she said that they take you back to camp. So, but she gave 4 of them. So obviously we know some things are going to go down at the underworld, and I'm guessing somebody's going to get trapped without an orb, and then they're going to have to figure out a way to get everybody back. I'm guessing some shenanigans are going to be happening in the next couple episodes. That's just my prediction. I've been around long enough to know that some shenanigans are on the horizon. So that's my reaction of episode number 6 of season 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I'm excited. And now I have to wait another week. Kind of frustrating. But hey, that's what happens when you're on Disney Plus and you gotta wait week by week for the uploads. It's not Netflix. Netflix drops them all at the same time. Good on you, Netflix. Disney Plus isn't like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave a comment. Tell me more information about this episode, about what happens at the casino in the books. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.